how good do you think you stand technical abilities with somebody that's a professional boxer?
If I prepare for 6 months, like only boxing, I don't do anything about wrestling, about, I don't know, knees, elbows, grappling, whatever. Only boxing, bro, put me whoever you want in front of me. Would love to go against the winner of Canelo and Crawford, Canelo, because he was my idol. There's always respect for everyone, but I have to try. Why not? I feel that I can do it to get a world title in boxing. Let's go Turkish.
Can Ilia Topuria knock out Terence Bud Crawford in a boxing ring? Yo, I'm gonna be honest and give you guys my quick reaction, yo. I see Ilia Topuria come out with a tweet talking about, man, I got the better boxing skills than Terence Bud Crawford. And not only would I knock him out inside a UFC ring, but I knock him out inside a boxing ring too. And I automatically thought to myself, chill Topuria, yo. I understand that Terence Bud Crawford is the hot topic right now. Of course, he's fighting Canelo Alvarez in a super fight, my friends, taking place this Saturday, 5 days from now. And I understand that's what you got to do to get some of the attention on you. But do you actually think, is this for real, Topuria? Do you actually think you could beat Terence Bud Crawford? Let's talk about it. Ilia Topuria is a phenomenal boxer. Don't get me wrong, my friends. He may be the best boxer that they have in the UFC right now, having coming off 3 of the best victories in a row in UFC history, my friends, arguably. He knocked out Alexander Volkanovski, one of your greatest featherweight champions to ever fight in the sport, having only been knocked out 1 time before that against Islam Makhachev. Then he comes out and knocks out Max Holloway, a fighter who had never been knocked out in his career, my friends, who was coming off a absolutely fantastic win over Justin Gaethje. And then he decides, you know what? That's not enough. I'm going to try to conquer the world and become a 2-division world champion. He moves up to the lightweight division at 155 pounds and takes on Charles Oliveira, who's a former lightweight world champion, and knocks him out in round 1. Topuria has showed great boxing, bro. He's absolutely funny. He fights from the orthodox position. He keeps his hands up. He stays behind that jab. He goes to the body. His hooks are absolutely phenomenal. His combos, he says that he watches Canelo Alvarez train, and that's actually one of his favorite boxers.
We liked a lot Canelo. Canelo was, and it's one of my favorite athletes. Yeah, I learned so much from him.
You know, he works some of the combos that they work with Eddie Reynoso. He does that himself when it comes to his boxing training. And you see it in the cage, my friends. You know, he has a boxing stance, but he's absolutely phenomenal at using it in the UFC ring. Now, would he be able to beat a guy like Terence Bud Crawford, a guy who's won titles in 4 different weight divisions, 2-time undisputed world champion, my friends, in the 140 and the 147-pound division, right? Having moved up in several weight divisions, who's fighting at 168 now. Does Ilia Topuria really think he could beat Terence Bud Crawford? You guys, I give Ilia Topuria a 10% chance of doing it, dude. Hey, that's on the real, man. Terence Bud Crawford is an absolute phenomenal, one of the greatest boxers that we have of our era. And Ilia Topuria to say that he can knock him out, I'm telling you guys right now, I would love to see it. I would love to see it. It's possible. Terence Bud Crawford fighting in the 154-pound division. He's only fighting in the 168-pound division to fight Canelo. If he wins, he may stay there. If not, he should be back at the 154-pound division. Ilia Topuria in the lightweight division for the UFC, which is exactly 155 pounds. Yo, this is a super fight that we can make. Now, does it interest Terence Bud Crawford? It absolutely will. I'm telling you guys right now, Terence Bud Crawford is a phenomenal athlete and has wrestling in his back pocket. And I know he wants to test himself against a UFC fighter someday. What a better fighter to test yourself against than Ilia Topuria. Yo, absolutely great crossover boxing fight. Do I see it happening? No. Do I see Ilia Topuria being able to knock out Terence Bud Crawford? No. But I love the confidence. I love him, man. Yo, keep running your mouth, Ilia. Try to get a boxing fight one of these days. It'll be big, my friend. It'll be big. I'm out, yo.